Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. So, today, discipline. I was actually going to upload a video called Discipline is Fun, but I took that shit down because discipline is not fun. Discipline does not feel good. Discipline does not make you happy. Obviously. If it did, then everyone would be doing it. It's such a reductive way to put it that, discipline just makes you feel good. It makes your life easy. It makes your life fun. Because that's complete bullshit. If it actually did, well, everyone would do it and it wouldn't be a struggle. Discipline wouldn't even exist. The whole point of discipline is that it's fucking hard. Like, I could tell you this, I could, give you this new lifestyle, this whole, idea of transforming your life completely and living a whole new, you see those videos where it's like, give me 34 minutes and I'll give you a new life. And it's like, you're going to be waking up at 5 and you're going to be working on this and you're going to be dopamine detox. And everyone, of course, would love that, but no one does because it's difficult and the hard work is really fucking difficult. So by definition, discipline is not easy. Discipline doesn't make you feel good. It's just too good to be true, basically. Like, if it felt good to work hard, everyone would be doing it. Thing is, it's still absolutely the best thing possible, and that is what personally gets me through. Now, I don't know why this helps so much, but basically you just need to accept that discipline is not going to feel easy. It is never going to feel easy. That's the point of it. It will always feel difficult, and making yourself put in the effort will always feel difficult. It always takes investment of energy, but it is the best thing that you can possibly do, because when you are disciplined, when you actually you force yourself to do these actions, all of the anxiety that you have about whether or not you're spending your life correctly, whether you're spending your time correctly, all vanishes and all disappears. All of your anxiety about knowing that you should be making the most of your life, all of that disappears when you just put in the work. And also, there's something strange that goes on in your brain that's different to happiness, where just knowing that you're doing the right thing, not questioning and not knowing that you're doing the wrong thing, it makes life better. But it is not easy and it does not make you happy, but it does make life better. That's the point that I really want to get across to you, that the goal is not happiness. The goal is not emotion. You can't have an emotion as a goal, because an emotion is an emotion. It comes and goes randomly. You can't have happiness as the goal, because, well, what if you're not happy? And also, I'm not going to tell you that working this, you see that, picture this lifestyle of completely changing. Now you get up at 5 a.m, you meditate every day, you gratitude journal, you exercise, you go to the gym, you dopamine detox. I'm not going to tell you that is you're going to be dancing around all happy all day, because obviously you're maybe for the first week, but then you're going to wake up and be tired. You're going to think, oh, I can't be fucked to meditate. And you're going to be thinking, oh, I really don't want to exercise. And you're going to start thinking, oh, this life is all too much. And if your goal had been happiness, then that emotion of happiness is going to leave your brain, and all of a sudden you'll leave this lifestyle behind. What you need to understand is that this life is the best possible. It's not about you can't have the goal being happiness. The goal just has to be knowing that you are doing the best possible thing. And I promise this is the best life. And why is it the best life? Because in the long term, overall, it makes you the happiest, because you achieve these amazing goals and you achieve progress in the shit that you care about. But in the moment, in the actual daily life, it doesn't feel good. I'm just being honest with you here. A lot of the time it doesn't feel good, because you're forcing yourself to focus on being extremely productive. But it's just a decision that you have to make. Are you okay with sacrificing your joy today for joy in the future? Are you okay with doing shit that you don't enjoy, with putting in effort, putting in energy for the greater good of your life? Because that's what all of this is about. I've been spreading this message for so long that I honestly just disagree with now. That it's oh, this life is easy, it's fun, it's so good. Because it's complete bullshit. If I tell you to never play video games again, because you need to focus your life towards more important stuff, I'm not suggesting that that's going to make you happy. You're obviously going to miss the video games. I still miss the video games. It's just that there's more important shit that you have to do. There's more important shit. You need to get happiness, fuck it off as a goal. Fuck enjoyment of life genuinely off as a goal. Like, remove it as a goal and make your goal just be making your life as good as possible. And I understand that you might not like want to do this, but no one's forcing you to. I'm just telling you that this is how I've decided to live, and this is what makes me happy. Weirdly, when I remove happiness as the goal, the thing that makes me happy in life is just becoming the best human I possibly can. That's what I want to do. And the path there is not happiness, but the result is happiness, because I get the happiness of like knowing that I'm on this path, but working towards becoming the best human that I'm going to be. But that doesn't mean that when I'm there, like, scripting these videos, or like working or doing exercise, or like getting up early as fuck, that doesn't mean I'm happy during those things. I do them not because they feel good, not because I want to do them. I do them because they're the best thing possible. When you tell yourself that it's just the best option, it's your best option, and it's not going to be easy, it's not going to feel good, that's when you can become capable of really living like this. When you actually just admit to yourself that it's not going to be fun. Genuinely, that is like the secret to discipline, is just like realizing that, yeah, it's not fun. It's not easy. It's not this like sugar-coated, like rose-tinted thing that like a lot of people online say it is. Like, no, it's boring and it's difficult and it's hard, but it's just are you ready to make the decision to start living the best possible life? And if you are ready to make that decision, then you know what you have to do, and it's just to do disciplined shit. And at the end of the day, it's actually better this way, because if you expect it to be difficult, bro, it's not actually that hard. What's difficult is when you have this idea of it being like, being good and being like fun, and then you give yourself this pressure to like always be motivated. That's fucking difficult. That's really difficult. But if you just tell yourself like, yeah, obviously going to the gym is not going to be fun always. Waking up early is going to be difficult. It's not actually that hard, and you can handle it. Like picture that perfect lifestyle that I mentioned. Like, that's a big idea, a big general idea of a huge lifestyle. Yeah, it's difficult, of course. But when you just think about the actual daily activities, the habits, one by one, it's not that crazy. Yeah, it's going to take you, like, it's going to hurt your brain. It's going to be boring, and it's going to take, like, you really forcing yourself to do it. But it's not like going to war or something. It's not like getting tortured. It's difficult, definitely. It doesn't feel good. But it's you can do it. So if it's time for you to decide that you want to start living the best life possible, you have to decide as well that you're going to start dealing with some shit. You're going to start dealing with doing a lot of shit that you don't want to do. But the fact is, it is the best life. And the happiness that you get, the mental health, the improvement of life that you get from knowing that you are actually living the best life, that is the beautiful outcome. That is where it's worth it. But don't for a second believe that the process is going to be nice and going to be all like sunshine and rainbows, because that's just not true. But you are absolutely capable. But it's just the reality that discipline is not fun. All right, there we go. Love you guys. See you later.